Greetings, Raiders. Rochelator here, and it has come the time. It is the time.
The time!
2x Mythical. Last time they did this, it was like 4 months ago. I think it's basically what they do. I think they gotta kind of give more opportunities to get these, but I'm pretty sure we're close to 200 of these pulls because I've been doing live arena, I've been doing events, I've been getting quite a bit of these. I haven't pulled too many between these events, but sometimes I do because I'm like, what the heck? It's going to be 2x. But then, of course, your Mercy, if you hit Mercy, it's a bigger chance. But it's like 0.5 and 1%. It's almost like, what's the difference? If you're patient. But there is one more primal I'm going to probably get with Champ Chase. I saw it in the Hero's Path. It's not too hard to get. It looks like you get a couple keys. The points aren't that bad. But I don't know if I'm wonder if I should do a 10 pull or just a single pull. I think I'm going to go for the 10 pull. We're going to do it. Here we go. It's going. It's going to happen, I think, unless I did this. Here we go. We got an epic. We got another epic. That's legendary. Wait a second. Did I... Oh, come on. But this is real. This guy is really good. Everybody else, I have every single one of those guys. But this guy, I need a Sylvan Watcher mythical. Did I read this wrong? Did I read? I mean, not mythical. Yeah, legendary. And this guy's really, really good. This guy's going to upset people in arena. He attacks one enemy, places a 30% increase crit damage for this champion for 2 turns. Then his A2, his passive, I think, what's crazy, I think. Whenever this champion or an ally's turn meter is decreased, increases the damage of this champion's next attack by 20%. It stacks up to 100. Whenever this champion's turn meter drops below 25% because of a turn meter reduction effect from an enemy. Oh, it has to be turn meter. He places block debuffs on him. But I think there's also, like, this attack kills an enemy, puts an unkillable on him. If they attack, each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 10% and heals them by 10% of their max. And then his A2... He attacks somebody 2 times if he's killed. Also attacks the enemy with the lowest HP. That's pretty good. Both attacks will ignore 50% of the target's defense as well as unkillable and block damage. The only thing is, I don't know if a Faction Wars, if he's... I guess, yeah, he could do damage in Faction Wars, so yeah, he might be alright in there. But, yeah, no, that's pretty decent. But did I read the fine print wrong? Because it seems like I got a lot of epics, I got a lot of legendaries. So, are we getting... No, it's mythicals too. It's mythicals too. So... We've got 3 more left, so we might see the cool effect of the mythical. So what's our... Okay, I see that we need to make space. All right, this is it. 3 more. Let's go. Come on. We want to see red. Let's go red. We want to see some red here. Red. No, we don't want to see blue. We want to see red. Red here. Come on. Want red. Red. We want some red. Yeah! Nice! What do we get? Oh, this is like the best one, too! Ah, Star Sage Galanthir! Yeah, I got the best. He's supposed to be like the best one, I think. Support, and he's a what? What else is he? He turns into, he's all support. He's like all support. But he's supposed to be really good. I think he's like the best reviver, I think, in the game. This champion receives 5% less damage for each 100 RES on this champion. Stacks up to 25%. Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, wait, this is his second form? Yeah, let's go back to his first form, I guess. Oh, that's the second form. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Way too excited. That's sweet. That is my first main account mythical pull. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Okay, so I guess he starts out, he's got an AoE, fills the turn meter of all allies. Also fills the turn meter of each ally by an extra 5% if they have an active buff placed on them by this champion. Um, okay. Removes all debuffs from all enemies and heals them by 25% of his champion's max HP. Also fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% and places block debuffs on them for 2 turns. So there's a lot of protection, I guess. A lot of removing debuffs. Does he like turn them into like, let's see, just fill the turn meter of all allies. Also fill the turn of each ally by 5% if they have active. But I guess it's A3 and A. Look at A4 too. Revives all dead allies with 50%. I think it's a 50% in a veil. Okay, so there's his revive all enemies, transforms his champion into the alt. Okay, that's a transform, right? Okay, that's right. And then his passive, he receives 5% less damage for each 100 RAS, so he's gonna need a ton of resistance. So then we're gonna go back down to the alternate form, which I guess is also support. He's an AOE decreases turn meters. This is more of like an attack based, I think. Like he's gonna do punishment to the enemy, I guess, on this. So yeah, you got to decrease everybody's turn meter of all enemies. Decrease the turn meter of each enemy by 5% if they're under block active skills. Does he have a block active skills? Yeah. Okay. This is, I think, his big one. So his second form's probably what is his big deal. He's an AOE and before attacking removes all buffs from all enemies, then places a block active skills for 2 turns, and I guess it's on a 3-turn cooldown. This attack will not trigger counterattacks. And then he's got a stun. Yeah, so his A2 is what it's all about. It looks like I like his A2 better. The way it looks better. I mean, I guess you get the turn meter increasing and everything on the first one, but you're gonna increase accuracy of everybody. Then places 50% decrease resistance and a stun. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then convert, and then his passive increases accuracy. Okay, so it's like he's gonna have like a ton of accuracy. So you probably don't have to build accuracy because you're gonna have to build a ton of resistance on this guy. So increases this champion's accuracy to 75% of his resistance. Good. So yeah, you increase his resistance, and his passive is going to increase his accuracy for you. That's pretty neat. If an enemy's accuracy is high, then this champion's resistance has 50% chance of transferring. Oh, like fair, true, fair, freeze, provoke. Does he have all those? No. Oh, transferring and the enemy when placing these debuffs on this champion. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I guess. So it's 4.5. So my mythical mercy is back. Reset. So here we go. It's hard again, but you never know. We have one more. We have one more here. And we're gonna get a rare. Here we go. Back to the rares. Yeah, Fortress Goon. Probably one of the worst of the rares, but we started Ogren football team. He's ready to go, I guess, but that's about it. All right, let's go. So I'm either gonna, yeah, I might go to the, where are you going, Rochelle Toy? You're going to the future. Welcome to the future, present time. We're in the land of Oz here in Raid Shadowland Legends world here. So yes, to conclude, that was a bit back in time, but I wanted to share my first mythical pulled from a primal shard on the main account, because I had pulled the other what's his name? He's not very good, or he's okay, but he's not what you want to pull for a mythical. Pejorad, Wolfheart, nobody wants that guy as from mythicals. But yes, Star Sage Galather. That was that champion has been helpful ever since I pulled him. Just helped out in the Amius Lunar Archon video that I had posted previously. Going to post more videos on Amius. I think there is one rotation where I don't use Star Sage Galather, so that would be kind of cool to see that, but that should be what we have in the future. But for now, hail to the Summoner Rochelator, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like Darth PK on Instagram. Some fun fan art there. We'll see you in the next one.